And welcome back to more Paper Mario! So last time we arrived at Mount Rugged, and were tasked by Parakarry to find his lost letters. We have the last two letters for now, foreshadowing, of course. So now we need to make our way back to Parakarry. Not the easiest thing in the world to do. We already fought all these enemies, so again, my rules, if I've already fought it, I will probably ignore it when backtracking for the sake of time. Again, not super concerned about over-leveling or under-leveling. I really like action commands for that very reason, by the way. Anyway, delivering the letters. Oh, there we go. That's one of the ones I dropped by accident. Thanks so much, really. Of course, there's still one more letter left. If at all possible, can you please find it too? I'm really scouring this area down here, but so far I haven't had much luck. The last letter! You found it! Now I've got all the letters I've lost today. Oh, thanks so much! You're a lifesaver. I wish there was some way I could repay you for your help. Actually, to be honest, I haven't just lost letters on Mount Rugged. I may have sort of dropped some all over the Mushroom Kingdom while I was flying. Heh yeah, you know you're good at finding letters. Do you think you could keep an eye out during your travels? In return, I would offer you whatever help I can. Oh, praise the stars, I wasn't looking forward to having to find all those letters all by myself, no sir. I'll do my very best to help, you shall not regret this. Parakarry joined your party. Press C down to have him carry Mario and fly for a short time. He can carry Mario over short gaps that he couldn't jump across by himself. While in battle, he can attack with Skydive or smash the enemies with his Shell Shot ability. Now onward! Oh, but hey, by the way, if you want to deliver a letter to someone, just speak to that person. I have to be next to you at the time for it to work, though. Keep that in mind, alright? So, again, continuing the trend of, wow, we have a lot of party members. We have Parakarry. So I'm gonna be honest, unfortunately, as much as I like him, Goombario is a little bit obsolete now, because Goombario's main purpose is dealing with airborne threats, and now we have Parakarry, who is a paratrooper and can probably do that much better. So again, it's kind of this weird case of like, outside of tattling. Oh, but by the way, the Quake Hammer badge slightly damages all enemies on the ground or ceiling. This is a lifesaver coming up. So I'm going to prioritize equipping it. I thought it was 2 BP. I think they bump up the cost because of how broken it is. It's really overpowered at times, so I get why they make it more expensive for the sequel. But as I was saying, by the way, there's still a star piece and a Bub-ulb we can find. So let's do those little side errands really quickly. Huh? You're talking to me? I don't see anyone else here. Alright, you're talking to me. It's been a long while since I first came here from my home in Flower Fields, but you're still the very first person to speak a word to me. Nobody ever notices me. The few people I actually see just think I'm blooming. I love a good conversation. Here, take this as thanks. This is a precious seed. Keep it well, and remember me. You got the magical seed. Please grow my seed with care, it'll help you one day. Okay, we're just straight up indicating it'll be necessary later on. Cool. So yeah, I guess since they're saying it'll be useful to us someday, I guess no point in hiding it. We need that for later. Much later, mind you, but still good to collect them while we are in the area. But yeah, I find you get partners so fast. And they often kind of replace each other. It's kind of a Zelda problem, almost. I like Zelda games. I will fully admit sometimes their power-up balancing isn't good. Specifically, I want to say Twilight Princess is kind of bad, where most abilities are very situational, and a lot of things aren't, like, used throughout. A lot of Zelda games struggle making power-ups and equipment, like, worthwhile throughout the entire adventure. And this game kind of struggles a little bit with that. Like, I like Goombario and will continue to use him because partner swapping wastes a turn. But in general, going forward, Parakarry is our best bet for, flying targets. Either way, we actually skipped an enemy, but I'm not hurting for experience, so I think we'll just ignore the cleft at the bottom of this cliff here. And carry on past this broken bridge. Hey there, hold up a sec, partner. Just a darn minute, I've seen you somewhere. Yep, very similar. You look a lot like this fella Mario who's on Bowser's Wanted poster. Now give, what's your name? Huh, well, Luigi, eh, Pard? You do look like this dude. Well, you're not Mario, I guess. I reckon you can pass. If you answer Mario or Princess Peach, you have to do a boss battle. But if you tell him you are Luigi, he'll let you pass. Unfortunately, that means we're missing out on experience points, so wanna see if I can reactivate that conversation. We might have to do it on the way back, actually. The reason I did that was because I didn't have Goombario in the party, so if I wanted to fight him, it'd be much easier going in with Goombario, so I wouldn't waste a turn swapping. Do the song and dance once more, and actually do the intended thing this time. I love that they give you the option, though, and the guy's like, I mean, you do look like Luigi, I guess you're fine. What's that? Princess Peach? You take me for a fool? Princess Peach is captured up there in Bowser's castle. You reckon I don't know that? You're asking for it, you big fibber. I'm thinking you're Mario. Prepare for your whoopin'. Alright, this is Buzzer. So we're gonna try power bouncing a lot because he has quite a bit of health. That was a really early cap, I think. This is a Buzzer. He guards map Rugged. Wow, that's one big bird. Max HP 40, attack power 3, defense power 0. If you get caught in the clutches of his sharp claws, you'll lose 4 HP. Try to wriggle out of his grip. His special attack is flapping his wings to create wind. This attack damages your party members too. But he was hatching eggs, wasn't he? Is it possible that he's really a she? I wonder. Alright, so just gonna start out with this, cool. So button mash, Goombario took 1 damage, so he cannot move for 1 turn. Let's see if we can get better luck with this. I'll probably give up after this, though, because I don't want to waste all of my FP. So here, button mash, and this is like running away. I did not get enough meter. By the way, I would have taken damage anyway, probably because I was really far up. So let's actually see what Parakarry can do after Mario's turn, mind you. Regular attack, so Parakarry has some FP to do an attack. Ow. Okay, that was straight up an attack. So Skydive and Shell Shot. I hope you like Yoshi's Island. That does 5 damage though, so it's definitely worthwhile. And I will use a refresh. So Shell Shot is a great move. Again, I like Yoshi's Island, so I'm well familiar with that reference. Oh boy, here we go again. Yeah, I could not button mash that fast. I don't even know if even a tool-assisted run could button mash that fast. I'm not gonna risk another power bounce. I'm just burning through FP and not getting a lot out of it, I think. Besides, that's so much more efficient. Ow, we're fine. He has 13 HP, and we have plenty of healing items, so we're definitely in good shape for this. His regular attack is just a regular stomp, like so, 2 damage, straight up, so it is more efficient than Goombario, who does 1-1. There we go. Broke free, because the cursor was nice to us. Weaker enemies are easier to run away from. I've noticed in the past that, like, the gauge is basically full in some cases when you have, like, a decent level advantage over a character. So yeah. Or, actually, I think what it is the meter fills fast if you're running away from, like, a Goomba at, like, level, 15 or something. It's like, it doesn't make sense, I guess, for it to, like, be super hard to run away from at that point. Yeah, I like action commands. It makes the battles a little bit more interesting because you have to actually plan out and strategize a little bit. And also be careful with button timings. You can't just set the controller down once you put in action, which I really like. Yeah, I got whooped. I also admit a lot of it is nostalgia because, I'll be honest, when you start with a game like this, it's hard to get used to, like, traditional turn-based games that don't let you, do, action commands. Like, I know Final Fantasy kind of threw me for a loop at first, because it's like, wow, this is just straight-up turn-based, there's, like, no interactivity here. And I do miss that. Anyway, with that being taken care of, we should be getting close. By the way, I used the mushroom on purpose. I didn't... I knew I had to waste it. So don't worry, I know what I'm doing. I hope. Well, hello there, old boy. How goes the travels, eh? I'm known as Colorado. I'm an archaeologist, you know. I travel the world. At the moment, I'm turning Dry Desert upside down to find the Dry ruins. My assistants have attempted to gather information on Dry Outpost, which is near here. Sadly, as of yet, we're having little success. All I need is a clue, and we'll be golden. You're Colorado, correct? The name's Parakarry. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. Another letter duly delivered. The postman's job is never done. Oh, good show. It's a letter from my wife. Thank you ever so, old chap. This is just what I needed to give me strength to go on. I know, I'll pass this along as a spot of thanks. I came across it while I was immersed in the dig around here. Hey, another star piece. Okay. There's a lot to see here, actually. A lot of these screens look the same, minus some differentiation with enemy placements and such, so it's very easy to get turned around. The tweezers in the background will send you flying, and it's very easy to lose your bearings at that point. I'm gonna avoid enemies for the time being, for the sake of time. Did I not go the right way? Maybe I can't do this yet. Maybe it's here. There it is. The Attack FXC badge. Changes the sound effects when Mario's attacking. Nice. So a good thing to keep in mind, by the way, these are bandits and pokies, respectively. Not fun enemies to deal with. So for the sake of time, I'm going to ignore them, as of now. So, this is not the easiest thing to do, but the central pathway is marked. So, if you can find this line, you should be able to make your way back, to town, pretty easily. In theory. The town, that we're looking for is in a straight line, from here. But, we do want to explore a little bit more to get some extra goodies. The Runaway Pay Badge lets Mario earn star points even if he escapes from battle. So if you defeat an enemy, and then run, you lose out on the experience. With that badge, you will still gain the experience. Hello, fellow travelers. I'm in the middle of a journey, just as you appear to be. Other travelers I meet are like brothers and sisters to me. If a town is what you seek, follow this path to the east. A desert town called Dry Outpost waits at path's end. Alright, so we want to go... one more screen... or is it 2 more screens? I don't know, actually. Well, that looks significant, but I don't think we can actually get up there yet. I am actually totally not sure how you're supposed to get that, now that I think about it. This is not the right place. So, one more. Like so. I guess we're fighting a bandit after all. Never mind, that's a lot of enemies, and I'm not well equipped to fighting them at the moment, so let's try to run. I can spare 5 coins. Over here we have a block with a very special item, the Life Shroom. I didn't read the description because I'm slightly panicking at the amount of enemies, but... a life-giving mushroom restores 10 HP when Mario's HP hits 0. By the way, the eggs, if I'm not mistaken, are infinite, so I will be eating this egg. Because... we got a lime. A fruit found in a desert oasis restores 3 FP. And a nice little heal block at this oasis. There's of course more items we can find within the desert, but for now, that's a good overview of what we can do. We will tattle the Pokey and Bandit enemies later. For now, I kinda just want to rush ahead to the outpost right over here. Dry Outpost. Actually, I do have time. I didn't need to actually rush this much. Well, that's interesting. Temporarily closed. I was gonna store the Life Shroom, but I guess I'm not doing that. Really interesting looking red palm tree right here. Wouldn't it be interesting if something happened if we spun around it like 10 times? I think that's later. I know there's something significant with it, but I don't think we can actually do that quite yet. I actually am down on... oh, okay. I guess we did something right. Because that, mouser just, flew back over here. Welcome, traveler. This is the renowned Little Mouse's shop of Dry Outpost. What can we interest you in? I can check 26 more items. We are gonna store this Life Shroom because that is valuable. And the Super Shroom is pretty good too. Alright, I'll stash it for you. Cool. These are some interesting items. Dried Shroom, 1 HP. Dusty Hammer, doesn't do a whole lot of damage, if I remember right. And Dried Pasta, which is good for cooking, if we can cook later on. But with that, again, I know we kinda skipped a lot of the desert. There's a lot of pathways and optional secrets, but we will be taking those on a little bit later. For now, though, we are going to call things here, I think. So, I think we're gonna save, and yeah, call it here for now. So, next time we're gonna discover the secret of this outpost and make our way to Dry Ruins. So thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Paper Mario.